performing in external objective ways, this condition often results in people feeling like a fraud or a phony and doubting their abilities.
My name is Sweetie Magee. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. Currently, I'm in residence at a studio in the woods. I received an award for a 2-week residency, and it's an amazing opportunity for me to write and perform and just kind of perfect my craft. And I get to just be here in the element, child, and work on my poetry and just work on what I love to do. So it feels amazing to be in this space. And like getting here is, it feels surreal, honestly. It means I'm being recognized for my art. It means I'm considered an artist in a way.
My imposter syndrome was about to flame the shit out of you. I was about to project and aim my negativity directly onto you. My fears were about to attempt to infect your subconscious and tell you all the things that you can't accomplish because I'm afraid that I can't accomplish because my imposter syndrome is pompous. A champion at projection, yet afraid of rejection. A manipulator and a fucking liar. It is desperate for attention it doesn't desire. It's a fraud and a scammer and a troll. That exclamation point at the end of my existence, my imposter syndrome, is bold.
I struggled stepping into the forefront of my journey. I've always been a person to like try to make things happen from the background. So my journey started as a background singer and a songwriter and like performing in that element. Um, so being in this moment, that's why it's wild. Like, and it just came from a decision to just be like, you know what? I don't want to fucking like be in the background anymore. I'm good enough. You know, I can. Like, I want my poetry to be heard. I want to write it and I want it to be seen. Like I always say, I am to be seen, I am to be felt, I am to be experienced. At first, it was a shock to my nervous system, but like that second night was, I was scared of the darkest. I was having like, I don't know, I was going through it. But by the third day, I was like falling into my rhythm and I was doing my yoga and I was, just finding my way. And I started just writing. I met up with John James and another poet, Siren. Um, and we just had a conversation about things. We had a writing session, a little, just a little kiki. And I needed that, honestly. I kind of sent out an SOS on my close friend on Instagram. I was like, somebody help me. Like I was just kind of struggling. I don't know, struggling mentally. And they came. They came, man, they came.
What's your thoughts?
To the sky. To the sky. I want to go as far as poetry will allow me to go. And as far as not even just poetry, my gifts. I do a lot of different things. I do a lot of different things. I'm leading into spoken word and like poetry right now, but like I do a lot of different things. So I'm gonna go as far as it'll let me. I keep saying like the dream is to like retire on an island and live off residuals. Like I would love to put out works, like Maya Angelou that fucking transcend my existence, that live forever. Like my words are just here and just concrete and they come up in everyday conversation.
Still I
Phenomenally.
rise,
Just I would oh my I would love that. My daily mantra on repeat is I am great. My imposter syndrome talks shit, but I love to debate. Delivering so eloquently regardless of cadence or pace. The facts I have to state to keep the negativity at bay because my imposter syndrome will lead me astray. telling me whatever to make me feel out of place, but I spit in resistance because my linguistics is here to stay. My imposter syndrome shouldn't have tried it today. Maybe last week when I was feeling weak, but I am deeply rooted in my most sustainable bag of emotions and composure and all-knowingness, relieving me of any feelings of doubt. I am many things, but an imposter.